Khirbat al-Sawda was a Palestinian Arab village in the Tiberias subdistrict. In 1945 the village had a population of 1,870 Arabs. It was depopulated during the 1947–1948 civil war in Mandatory Palestine on April 18, 1948. It was located 7.5 kilometers northeast of Tiberias. Some of the villages fled to Syria while others migrated to the central Galilee. History. Khirbat al-Sawda was classified as a hamlet by the Palestine Index Gazetteer. Situated on a small plateau composed of volcanic stone, it was connected to Hitton by a dirt road and overlooked Wadi Hammam and Lake Tiberias. During the British Mandate period in Palestine, the village's houses, which were constructed from stone, were clustered together in an irregular pattern. Bedouin tents were set up for inhabitants who had not built permanent homes. Most of the residents, all of whom were Muslims, belonged to the Arab al-Mawasi tribe, while the remainder were members of the Arab al-Wuhaib tribe. Shrines were built for two local sheikhs, Umar al-Qadim and Musa al-Qadi, at the northern outskirts of Khirbat al-Sawda. Religious ceremonies were held by the villagers at the tombs. The village comprised a total area of 7,036 dunams in 1945. Agriculture was the primary economic sector, with olives and grain being the principal crops grown, with a large number of inhabitants were employed in cereal farming, which occupied about 29% of the land area. 1948 War and Aftermath. According to Palestinian historian Walid Khalidi, no published accounts of Khirbat al-Sawda's capture by Israeli forces during the 1948 Arab-Israeli War have been recorded. Khalidi suggests it was possible that the village was occupied in the wake of Tiberias's fall on April 18, 1948, when Haganah forces attacked a few nearby villages afterward. A second possibility was that it was seized in the course of Operation Dekel in mid-July as Israeli forces advanced eastward after capturing Nazareth. An oral report from the village's residents claims a massacre occurred in late October and early November 1948. The report entailed that Jewish troops rounded up 15 men from Khirbat al-Sawda who were later taken to the nearby Arab village of Al-Abin and shot them, killing all but one. He fled to Syria with most of the Arab al-Mawasi. The remaining inhabitants relocated to the central Galilee where they joined other Bedouin tribes. No Jewish towns were built on village lands, but Abel was constructed 2 kilometers southeast of the village site in 1949 on the land of Hitton, and Ravat was constructed 3 kilometers west of the village site. Khalidi states, no traces of the houses remain. Stone terraces provide the only indication of a former village on the site. The site and lands are used largely as grazing areas, although some of the lands are cultivated by Israelis. Bibliography.